Let's do that hockey. The riveting RotoWire duo of Paul Bruno and AJ Schulz are here for some NHL opening face-off, sharing with us their top DFS plays on tonight's 5-game slate. Who is your top play at center tonight, Paul?
There are so many mismatches to pick from, and I wonder where AJ is going to go, but I'm going to stick to a couple of obvious ones. Florida at Buffalo. Aleksander Barkov, $9,000. That's one of the most expensive ones on the slate. But he's worth it. 15 points and 38 shots on goal, averaging 16 plus DK points per game. The Buffalo defense and goaltending is not inspiring. Of course, Colorado gets a similar mismatch at the Island against the New York Islanders. $8,600 his price tag, 8 goals and 11 points in his last 10 games. But that team could go off big time there tonight. I also go back to the Florida game for Sam Bennett. This guy's playing his first game back in Buffalo since he was dealt. You know he's going to be inspired. He's pouring a ton of shots on goal, and he's only going to cost $6,400 as the number 2 center in Florida. But he's going to get a lot of offensive looks and could really pay off there too. And then Patrice Bergeron, 4th on my list, the cheapest one, $6,100 against an LA team that Boston blasted last night in near outside Hollywood there. 43 shots on goal in his last 10 games played is a bit of a spike in his shot efforts of late. He's got 8 points in his last 10, and I think tonight could be points night for the Bruins again.
All right, AJ, priciest dudes here, McKinnon, McDavid, Barkov, Matthews. You like one of them, or there's a big gap there between 4 and 5?
Yeah, I don't. I'm going to go further down. Last time we were on here and I talked about the Leafs, they took a complete dump on and lost to Buffalo, who apparently, according to Paul, has a poor defense, but his Leafs only put 1 goal in on the Sabres. So not sure where that take's coming from, Paul. Maybe you just blacked that game out and pretended it didn't happen. So for me, I'm going to go further down. I don't want to touch the Leafs tonight because I'm just not certain what we're going to get out of them. I'm going to go Elias Lindholm, 6K. The Flames have racked up 20 goals in their last 4 contests. The Oilers are, again, another team that's not exactly defensive stalwarts. In those games, those last 4 games, Lindholm, 8 points. He should be more expensive on the slate with just 5 games on there, in my opinion. He should be further up, closer to the 7K range. But if you're going to price him at 6, I think I'll use him all day.